Hi guys, this is Elena. I'm 27 years old and I am from Italy and I am TEFL certified. I got my certification in April 2018 in beautiful Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. But before that, I was a mechanical engineering student at an English university, and I graduated and I knew I didn't want to go into a corporate job immediately. I needed something different, I wanted to experience something new, travel, and I wanted to go to Mexico. By looking online at different options, this TEFL certification came up. I read about it and I thought, wow, this must be a good opportunity to go. And I did. So after I saved up some money, I left Italy and it took me 2.5 days, more or less, to get to Mexico. And I was really tired, really long journey, but it was really nice to be welcomed at the airport by someone who took me to my accommodation. And they explained to me a little bit about the city, where to go and buy food, what buses to catch. So it was really a good start, especially for someone who's new to Mexico, doesn't speak Spanish that much, who doesn't know anyone. So after that, we started our TEFL course immediately. It was 6 people in total. I was the only girl, which was not a problem at all. I enjoyed my TEFL course a lot. My course mates were fantastic. They were really easygoing, nice to hang out with. And the course was fantastic. It was really intense, a lot of things to do, theory, lesson planning, and then you have to teach, feedback, so long days. The trainer was really fun, entertaining. It made it a good challenge for us, and I think it prepared us really well for our next jobs. A week after my TEFL course, I found a job. I worked in a language center for 1 year, teaching students of different ages. And I have to say the first period was a bit of a struggle because, of course, I didn't know a lot of people, and it's a new place, you don't have your family or anyone, and so I felt sometimes a bit lonely just because I didn't know anyone at the time. When I started teaching, it was a bit difficult at first because it's a new job. It's a lot of work if you think about it, because of course you have to lesson plan, you have to teach, and at first it might take you a lot of time to prepare a lesson. So I had to get into the routine, but luckily I was lucky enough to have good support from my colleagues and my boss. So in any case I was struggling or I had questions, someone was there to support me, which made everything much easier. And I remember I had a problem with my rent. I was in a house with another person and we had a contract of minimum 6 months, and this person left before the contract ended. It was a bit of a problem with the landlord. We couldn't get the deposit back, and at the same time I was working a lot. I had to find the money to pay a new deposit because I couldn't get the other one, pay the first month rent. I was working all day long and I had to go look for places, so it wasn't the easiest start. But after that I could save money enough, so honestly I asked my mom for money just because of the situation, the specific circumstance. I could find a place in the end last minute, and I could move to my new place, and then my life got a little bit better. But after that, once I got into the routine, everything was much easier. I started to go out more, meet new people, and everything fell into place. Now that I finished my time in Mexico and I look back at my experience, I have to say I loved it. It's just amazing because it's a win-win situation. For you as a teacher, you can go to a new place, experience a new culture, learn something new like a new job, a new language, you meet new people, you experience a new culture. And at the same time, you're helping people learning English, because most of these people need English to get a better life or to get a better job. So it's a win-win for both parties. And what I really liked about the job is the human factor, the fact that I was in contact with people every single day, and you do create relationships, really good relationship with your students. So I really loved that, because even though I was their teacher, I felt like I was their friends at the same time. So I think that going to Mexico through TEFL Heaven gave me a big opportunity in terms of my career, but also in terms of development. If I see myself at the start of my adventure and at the end, I am completely different. I was really shy and introvert. What I noticed I improved the most was my confidence. At the end of my experience, I was a different person. I was friendlier, more outgoing. I could talk to anyone, and before I couldn't. I learned how to speak in front of people, to do presentations much better. I improved my creativity because I had to plan my own lessons. So I think I've improved a lot in terms of person. I feel like I'm a grown-up now and that I have now more opportunity for me in the future, whether I want to work as an English teacher or do something else.